In the heart of Umudike village, where whispers carry more weight than truth, two best friends stood on the edge of fate, one with love in her heart and the other with envy in her soul. Long ago, in the quiet village of Umudike, there lived two inseparable friends, Nenena and Ogechi. They had grown up together like twin mango trees, their roots entangled by years of laughter, secrets, and dreams of the future. But as Nena and Ogechi blossomed into young women, so too did something darker begin to grow: jealousy. Nena was graceful, soft spoken, and beloved by all, but most especially by Chibundu, the most eligible bachelor in the village. He was a tall, kind-hearted farmer with a strong back and gentle eyes, and he had eyes only for Nena. Every time he visited the market, it was Nena's stall he lingered at. Every festival, it was Nena's waist he asked to dance with. Ogechi watched from a distance, her smiles growing thinner with each passing day. A local drunkard, old Pa Okoro, wandered the village daily with his calabash of palm wine. He often stopped when he saw Ogechi and Nena together. She who smiles with her teeth hides knives in her belly, he would mumble. The goat that eats cassava alone would chew its horns. No one took him seriously. He is just the village drunk, they said, but his eyes always followed Ogechi. One day, Chibundu gathered courage and told Nena of his intention to marry her. Joy lit her face like sunrise over the hills. Word spread quickly, and soon wedding preparations began. Nena and Ogechi walked together to the bead maker's hut to select coral beads for the ceremony. Nena admired many, trying some on for size and color. One particular string of royal red beads made her eyes sparkle. I will choose these on the final day, she told Ogechi. Let me try others first. Ogechi nodded, forcing a smile, but her heart burned. That night, Ogechi crept into the forest and sought the old witch doctor, Mama Nwanyi, who was known to dabble in charms of the mind. I want my friend to run mad, she whispered with trembling lips. Mama Nwanyi looked deep into her eyes and saw not innocence, but hunger. I will give you a charm, she said. Put this powder in her food. She will forget her name before sunset. But mark this, never wear anything your friend has worn before, or her madness will come upon you instead. Ogechi nodded eagerly. The next day, Ogechi cooked sweet yam porridge and brought it to Nena's home. That very evening, Nena began speaking in riddles. She ran into the village square singing to trees and screaming at the sky. The wedding was called off. Chibundu wept as Nena was taken to her family's backyard to be tied under supervision. Ogechi was glad that the charm worked. She burnt all the gifts Nena had given her before. Days turned to weeks. Chibundu grieved, but in time, Ogechi, who stood faithfully by his side, began to sow seeds of comfort. She spoke kindly, cooked for him, and wore soft wrappers that caught the wind when she passed. Eventually, Chibundu gave in. A new date was set for a wedding between Chibundu and Ogechi. When the day came to visit the beadmaker again, Chibundu brought Ogechi to the same hut. The beadmaker smiled, remembering the last visit. We have many new ones, she said. The beadmaker arranged many beautiful, colorful beads before Ogechi and Chibundu. Ogechi couldn't remember the ones Nena wore during their last visit. Among the beads the beadmaker brought, Chibundu chose a beautiful red bead for Ogechi, but it was actually the very red bead Nena had tried on before. They suit me well, she said, placing them around her neck. Wrap them. I'll wear them for the wedding. Ogechi felt loved. That evening, as drums were beating in celebration of the upcoming union, Ogechi sat at the center of the compound, beautifully dressed with the red beads around her neck, her head high. Suddenly, She began to laugh. Loud, shrill, uncontrollable laughter. She rose and danced erratically, flinging pots and grabbing at shadows. She sang the same song Nena had sung weeks ago. The guests screamed. Mothers grabbed their children. Chibundu froze, horror-struck, and there stood Paokoro, watching calmly. The pot of envy boils until it cracks, he muttered, sipping his wine. The village gathered to bind her hands and feet. Nena began to recover slowly. Her mind returned like the first rain after Harmattan. And when she was whole, Chibundu went to her father's house, asked for her hand in marriage again. I never stopped loving her, he said. My eyes were clouded. This time, the wedding bells rang true. Nena walked into the square, looking beautiful with her beautiful beads and Ankara dress. The village danced all night. Paokoro stumbled across the floor, singing, Let envy walk barefoot. Love has returned wearing sandals. Those who chase love through envy will always be caught by the traps they set. What is stolen with darkness cannot shine in the light. Let your heart be clean. What is yours will never need poison to remain. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating stories.